Science is fun! Hey ladies, it is Wednesday and it is Jess and we are back, ready to go. So our two topics this week are what to do if your mind is more lesbian than your heart. And the second topic is what do you do if someone asks you if you are gay, how you identify in front of a group of people that you don't want to know, but you do want that person that asked you to know. What do you do in that situation? I'm going to take the first topic. So, what to do if your mind is more lesbian than your heart? We had a discussion on the Facebook thread about what this exactly meant, and we just concluded that if we were going to answer this question, answer it however you want, different interpretations. So, I'm going to talk about the difference between romantic attraction and sexual attraction. And I have no idea if this answers the question, but this is what I'm talking about. The information that I'm going to tell you guys has to do with or comes from me being a psychology major. I've studied this in some of my classes. I have read quite a few papers about it. I'm pretty interested in it. So that's where my information is coming from. First and foremost, though, we are going to start off with definitions. So, romantic attraction and sexual attraction are different. Romantic attraction is the feelings, the love, the trust, the affection, the bond that you share with your partner. And sexual attraction is the physical arousal that you'll feel. So do your tingly bits get tingly when you're with that other person. That is sexual desire. So next, fun facts. Romantic attraction and sexual attraction use different hormones. So romantic attraction uses something called oxytocin, and sexual desire uses testosterone, estradiol, cortisol, different hormones to regulate sexual arousal. Also, romantic attraction and sexual attraction use different parts of the brain, and different neural circuits are activated when you're feeling in love versus when you're feeling attracted to someone. And those two things tell us that romantic attraction and sexual attraction developed for different evolutionary goals. Romantic attraction has evolutionary roots in pair bonding and in attachment bonding. So basically making sure that infant and caregiver bond when the baby is born, and also when a romantic partner and another romantic partner are together to ensure that they have a bond that makes them stick together and work. Sexual desire has evolutionary roots in reproduction, so it's just a little bit different, a little bit nuanced. And that's just saying that sexual desire is more about reproduction, making sure your genes get out into the world. So that's the difference. The romantic attraction is for pair bonding and the feelings, and sexual desire is to make sure that your genes get passed on. So what does this mean for us today? Basically, it means that these are two separate processes that go on in your brain and in your body, so they can be separated. It means that you can be romantically attracted to someone without being physically attracted to them. So you can see someone, you can meet someone, hang out with them, be friends with them, and feel really romantically attracted to them, but not want to have sex with them. And the reverse is true. You can be really sexually attracted to someone and not want to be in a relationship with them at all. It's just that the two processes can be separated. It doesn't always work like that. Most of the time, the two come together when you're in a relationship with someone. You both like them a lot and you're attracted to them. It just doesn't always happen that way. What researchers have found is that sexual attraction is gender-oriented, and that's something we're really familiar with. So however you identify, let's say you identify as a lesbian, that means that you are sexually attracted to women. So sexual attraction, sexual desire is gender-oriented. You have a gender preference or genders of preference. But here's the interesting thing, is that researchers have also found that romantic attraction is not gender-oriented, it's person-oriented. And that means that you can fall in love with or like someone who is not in that gender preference. So if you identify as a lesbian and you are sexually attracted to females, you could, theoretically speaking, become romantically attracted to a man, because sexual desire is gender-oriented and romantic attraction is not gender-oriented, it's person-oriented, and that's just the difference. There's also some interesting gender differences in this. As women, we are more likely to first become romantically attracted to someone and then become physically attracted to someone. And for men, it's the reverse. They're more likely to become physically attracted first and then become romantically attracted. And it's because of this gender difference is that why researchers have hypothesized that more women are more likely to identify as bisexual than men are. Just statistically speaking, more women identify as bisexuals than men do. So as women, we are more likely to become romantically attracted first and then become physically attracted. Which just kind of means that if you just think about it from a logistical point of view, we more easily than men fall in love or become romantically attracted to people of the wrong gender, whatever that wrong means. In a heterosexist society, that would be like a heterosexual straight female falling in love with another woman. And that's more likely to happen than a heterosexual straight man would be to fall in love with another man. So becoming romantically attracted to someone of the wrong gender then leads us to become sexually attracted to the wrong gender, and then bam, you have bisexuality. And I don't know if I 100% agree with the model that researchers have proposed. It's just a popular way that people are now thinking about it. I just think that it's interesting to think about and to talk about. In any case, the main message is that romantic attraction and sexual attraction can be separated, and it's possible to fall in love with someone or to have romantic feelings for someone that you just do not want to have sex with, because sexual desire and romantic attraction are just different in our bodies, different in our brains, and different evolutionarily speaking. So it's normal. It happens to a lot of people. It's happened to me, so I have personal experience with it. It happens to your friends. It happens to the people around you. It even happens to celebrities. Some girlfriend or other of Ellen DeGeneres. I know you're supposed to pronounce it Ellen DeGeneres. I elect not to. Ellen DeGeneres. Some girlfriend or other of hers was quoted saying that she never liked a woman before Ellen, fell in love with Ellen, and then never liked a woman after her, and now she's married to like some TV cameraman. So just keep in mind that this may never have happened to you. This might be a complete shock to you. It might be completely foreign. But just keep in mind that even if it's not happening to you, it does happen to other people, and it might happen to you in the future, or it might not. But it could happen to you or your friends or the people around you, and it's something interesting to think about. I'll link to a paper down below that has a lot of the information that I'm talking about. It's one of the main papers that I have read for my classes. If you guys want to check it out, I also feel like I should just cite myself and my sources so I'm not just like spewing information at you that could be a complete lie. This is the science researcher in me. So I'll link that down below. Also, I want to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you think about the theory of bisexuality that I just talked about? Have you guys ever been romantically attracted to someone but not physically attracted to someone? Tell me your experiences down below. I want to hear about them. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a good week, good Wednesday, and I will see you next week. Bye.